How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Wolves European Dream, our Football Manager 2019 series. Appreciate you dropping by again. Today we've got a double header, 2 league games, as we face off against league leaders Manchester City and our local rivals West Bromwich Albion as they continue to fight relegation. If you never caught the last episode, it was a really quick one, finishing off that Champions League game against Bayern Munich, so go and check that out if you haven't already. But let's move straight on. As you can see, we're facing off against Man City. There's been no games in the meantime. Man City currently sat on 73 points at the top of the Premier League. We've picked up form a little bit recently, and we're sat in 7th in the league, just 3 points behind Tottenham Hotspur, putting a little bit of pressure on them to try and break us into the top 6. But it's going to be a tough game against City today. So let's go and jump into it. So here we are with today's teams, and we're starting off with a 4-4-2. Jota and Jovic up top. Ontiveros, Andre Gomez and Matinho sit in the middle with Adama Traore again. Vinagre actually comes in at left back. Reguilon is injured and Rana isn't quite fit either, so he'll start alongside Badiashile, Willy Bolly and Babu with Patricio in goal. Now Ontiveros is injured actually, but he's receiving injections for today's game to keep him in the squad. Man City will start with a 4-1-2-3. Edison in goal, Mendy, Laporte, Skriniar and Eder Militao at the back. Luiz will sit in defensive midfield with Gundogan and De Bruyne. Wingers of Leroy Sané and Raheem Sterling with Gabriel Jesus up top. And as you can see on the bench, Serge Gnabry and then Donker will sit on the bench, 2 former Wolves players. It'll be an interesting game, this one. I think, we're still on good form at the moment. We're pushing for a victory and we're pushing for wins. We need 3 points. Let's see how we can get on. Here's Vinagre to Militao, who will find Andre Gomez on the edge of the area. Andre Gomez smashes off the woodwork. And within 7 minutes, we're looking good. What a chance that was. Andre Gomez, who's been fantastic for us this season. Matinho will whip this ball in. It's Skriniar who heads away, and now City can maybe break away. It's Kevin De Bruyne on the break here. He plays a fantastic ball to Raheem Sterling. City could get us on the break, and it's a good stop from Rui Patricio from one end to the other. Man City turning defence into attack, and could be very close to actually taking the lead for us against us. 74 minutes gone, another big chance there. It was Skriniar who just head over the bar. It's a set piece here for City. De Bruyne headed away by Bolly, only as far as Luiz. Ex-Benfica man, and all the way back to Skriniar. Still 0-0 here. Pings forward. Mendy lost out, and Badiashile knocks it back to Patricio. Hoofs it forward. Jovic won the header, and Laporte can pick it up. City hoof it forward again, which Bolly cuts out. Matinho will now find Adama. Adama now into Jovic. Jovic will find Diogo Jota. Is he going to lay it off to the left there? He certainly will, but it's a poor pass as Sterling can cut it out and hoofs forward towards Gabriel Jesus. Oh, Badiashile with a shocking header, and Jesus scores the goal to give City the lead. And that's exactly what we didn't want to do. 22nd of the season for Gabriel Jesus. And we were putting pressure on City there, and just our first error of the game. Badiashile just didn't get the power on the header, and Jesus knocks it past Patricio just right on the half-hour mark to make it 1-0 to the away side. Here's Mendy with a throw-in. Jesus knocks it back to Mendy here on the left. And Adama can clear forward. Laporte headed it clear. Luiz into De Bruyne. Into Militao. Doubled up on him here, and the Brazilian gets his ball in, and it's almost an own goal, but Patricio stops it on the line. Very, very close for City to get their second goal of the game there. Patricio throws this one out to Mbabu. It looks like we may have another bite of the cherry, and Mbabu now speeding up. Still going here, and he loses out to Laporte again, who's been like a brick wall today. Ball forward towards Sane, and City could come down the other end again and score, and Mbabu putting the pressure on. It's Mendy back to Gundogan. Miguel Gundogan into Jesus, who's got a chance, and he didn't come far away from making it 2. So it's finishing, well, at half-time it's finished. Wolves 0, City 1, and we've not been doing too badly. Just that one error from Badiashile, and we've just got to get that final ball in at the moment. We need some of these players just to turn up maybe, just see what we can do. But City at the moment with the lead, and they'll be happy with that. A couple of players just not playing to maybe the quality that you'd expect. Badiashile knocking it back to Patricio. Got a lot of faith in Patricio, although his Header wasn't fantastic in that first half. Here's Lukas Jovic, tried to knock it back for Jota, who's trying to get himself a bit of space. Open goal for Jovic. It fell to him perfectly. We got that little bit of luck that we needed and we deserved. And Lukas Jovic scores a goal 5 minutes after half-time to get us back level here against league leaders Manchester City. Started with Adama, good ball to Jovic. He tried to knock it back for Jota here. Just tried to find that little bit of space. And Edison, whoever's in goal, I think it is Edison, committed. And Jovic is there to tap it into the empty net. I don't think he was offside for this chance. We'll have a look though. Obviously Jota was well on, sorry. And then he shot there. And yeah, nothing wrong with that goal whatsoever. Militao with the ball forward. Badiashile heads away. And as far as Gundogan. Into De Bruyne. And he wasn't far away. Just over. Patricio was beaten. I'm just looking at our players now. 25 minutes ago. Jovic, although he scored, is tired. I'm actually going to bring on Chucho, who's on a bit of a decent run of form at the moment. And you know what? We're going to bring on Malcolm as well on the left-hand side. Xavi Ontiveros, unfortunately, just hasn't quite made the impact I would have wanted for him, from him today, unfortunately. We bring on Malcolm on the left-hand side, something a little bit different. Here's Mbabu with a throw-in into Adama. On the right, he's on a book-in again. Martinho into Andre Gomez. Into Badiashile. And he'll whip it across here to Malcolm, who's now got a little bit of space to run into, Malcolm. He's tried to whip a ball in. I'm not sure what that was, whether that was a shot or cross, but it didn't work either way. Looks like we may well hold on to a draw here, though. But there is 1 minute to go. And oh my gosh, City have just hit the bar. I think it was Danilo, the right back, who just fired it from range. It was Danilo who's just come off the bench. And City coming very close here to grabbing a late winner. But it looks like we're going to hold on for a point here. De Bruyne there. Badiashile with the ball. Back to Patricio again. He'll hit it forward. A few seconds to go. Militao beats Jota in the air. Andre Gomez can pick it back up and tries to play it towards Chucho, who will chase Laporte down and all the way back to Edison, who will hoof it forward as well. Bolly wins it in the air. Is there one last bite of the cherry for us here? Diogo Jota can whip it in. Laporte away, and the referee blows his full-time whistle. It's finished 1-1 here. A really good game of football. Both teams having chances. We'll take a point, definitely. But now we move on to that game against West Brom. And I really hope we can get all three. So then here we are with the teams for the game against West Brom. They're starting a 4-2-3-1 with Calvert-Lewin starting up top with Cook, Gomez and Paulinho as the attacking midfield three. Field and Lamina sit in the defensive midfield with Lewis, Hegazi, Holding and Nissan Christensen at the back with Johnston in goal. We're starting a 4-4-2. Jota and Chucho will start up top with Ontiveros, Andre Gomez, Martinho and Adama in the middle with Arana at left back, Badiashile and Willy Bolly at centre back with Kyle Walker in there as well with Patricio in goal. Interesting team for us. We mixed it up a little bit. But I'm hoping today that we can pick up a victory against a team that in West Brom they're struggling at the moment. And as long as we can get a win here, although it's a bit of a kick clash, don't know what's going on there, it'll be a massive 3 points again. Free kick here from deep for us. It's Arana. He'll find Andre Gomez. Arana again will whip it in towards Adama, who got the header in. And it was just wide and very, very close for Adama Traore there to give us the lead. Throwing for West Brom. Christensen short to Gomez. Back to Christensen here on the right. Cutting in. Loops it forward towards Calvert-Lewin, who picks it up here and knocks it back to Gomez again. Angel Gomez into Cook. Cook on the ball. Back to Lewis. And floats it into Lamina. Good play here from West Brom. And there's Cook on the left, cutting into the right. And Patricio forced to make another good stop. First chance of the game for West Brom. And Paulinho now will take the corner as well. Ball in towards Hegazi. And Patricio collects the ball. Corner for us here. Martinho with the ball in towards Chucho. And that was a chance. He'll play back to Andre Gomez, who can cross it in and blocked. Chucho. What a chance that was. Here's Martinho with a free kick. He's going to go for goal. And it's a save again. And West Bromwich Albion just about holding on at the moment. And the keeper stopping it as it was about to cross the line. And it's a good chance again. We're knocking on the door. It's Paulinho, who takes the free kick short here to Field. Back to Paulinho. Into Christensen. And blocked. Field again. Just got to get the ball and try and break here. Christensen. Walker only as far as Holding. Into Hegazi. Loads of room on the left here for West Brom. It's Cook, who will whip it a ball towards Calvert-Lewin. Ontiveros only as far as Paulinho, who will cut back onto the edge of the area. And whips in a beautiful goal for West Brom. It's 1-0 with 27 minutes gone. And it's Paulinho who scores the goal for the Baggies at the Hawthorns. 5th goal of the season for him. It was headed out by Ontiveros, only as far as the winger. He cuts back in onto his left foot and smashes in a beauty to make it West Brom 1, Wolves 0. Lamina, here's a Christensen. West Brom looking to double their lead, and they may well do that here. Field only has. Patricio couldn't stop it. And West Brom are 2-0 up with half an hour gone. They double their lead within a couple of minutes. And they're making it very, very difficult for us now. It was Sam Field on the edge of the area. Did he take a deflection? I don't know if it took a slight knock, but Patricio got it all wrong. And West Brom are now 2 up. Right, we need a goal here. Matinho will whip it in. And somebody's gone down, and it's going to be a penalty, surely. Badiashile. And it is. It's a penalty, and it's going to be João Matinho to take it. This would be a great time for us to get a goal back in the game. It's João Matinho. And it's saved by Sam Johnston. Unbelievable. West Brom are keeping themselves in the lead and not letting us get back into it. Matinho whips the ball in. Bolly again. Back out to João Matinho with a few minutes to go, and the referee says he's offside. Oh man, we're having a nightmare in this game. So it's 2-0 down at half time. Matinho missing a penalty. The thing is though, we're creating the chances, so we're going to tell him to show us something else in the second half. Pretty disappointed so far. Just the strikers at the moment not delivering. Chucho and Jota up top. We've obviously got Jovic and Origi on the bench. He will be ready in the next 5 or 10 minutes if nothing changes. Walker with the throw-in towards Adama. Cleared away as far as Matinho. To Andre Gomez. Back to Matinho. To Gomez again. Just knocking the ball around here, Wolves. And Matinho and Gomez combining. He'll find Kyle Walker now, who's lost out to Cook for West Brom. He'll hoof it forward. And now, great challenge there by Bolly. Arana back to Badiashile. Into Ontiveros. We've not seen enough of him the last few games, have we? Whips in an awkward ball for Johnston, who ends up catching it. Easy catching practice for the West Bromwich Albion goalkeeper, who hoofs it forward. Badiashile now again into Andre Gomez this time. Andre Gomez now bringing the ball forward. And it's a majestic run from the Portuguese midfielder. Couldn't get my words out, and I thought he'd scored. Big chance there for us again. So we're going to bring off Jota. He's just not being good enough today. And Jovic will come on. It's Matinho with a corner. We need better deliveries. Calvert-Lewin only as far as him. And Lamina now can break for West Brom. He's on a booking. West Brom now coming forward still. No one tracking him. And Walker can pick it up. It was a good tackle there. Andre Gomez. Half an hour to go. Still West Brom 2. Wolves 0. Hegazi cuts that one clear. Matinho up to Chucho. Back to Adama. Need to see some more from him today. Adama into Chucho again. Jovic is the only man in the area, and he meets the ball. What a header. Lukas Jovic gets us back in the game with half an hour to go. And it's his 18th of the season, and the assist came from Juan Hernandez. And it's a beautiful header from the Serb. Chucho with the ball in. Jovic with a header. And we're back in it at the Hawthorns. Walker with a throw-in to Adama. Lovely first touch. Adama back to Kyle Walker, who whips in a big deep ball. Johnston punches it away. And Paulinho could take it away there from the central midfielder. And Paulinho could drive this one forward for West Brom. Knocks it back all the way to Christensen. To Gomez, into Paulinho again. And it's a poor pass. And Adama now can break. It's a 3-on-5 situation. And it's a ball into Lukas Jovic. All the time and space in the world. And he scores and makes it 2-2. Lukas Jovic has come on and made the difference. And with 20 minutes to go, we're back level here at the Hawthorns. What a fight back. And it's West Brom 2, Wolves 2. And Adama Traore with a fantastic ball. And Lukas Jovic now, 19 goals this season. One off the big 2-0. And a fantastic goal and a fantastic turnaround here. And there may be one more chance. It's all Wolves now. Chucho on the ball to Adama. Adama, ball in, holding away. Only as far as Andre Gomez. Andre Gomez into Guilherme Arana. Ball in towards Chucho and just over the bar. Still time, but we're knocking on the door. And it looks like it's going to be full time. And there we go. It finishes West Brom 2, Wolves 2. It's a game that we could have won, but at the same time, after being 2-0 down, it's a brilliant fight back. Assertively, we'll tell them they've done well to come back, but we should never have been in the position to be 2 goals down. But there we go, still sat in 7th in the league, with a couple of games we've dropped points, and wins for Tottenham, big wins for Tottenham, mean they now push further away from us. We're 3 points clear of Everton, who do have a game in hand, but things are hotting up towards the end of the season. As you can see, in regards to Premier League games, there's only 6 games left, and we've got quite favourable games. Other than that game against Liverpool, who we play after our Champions League tie, things are looking good. So we're going to come back strangely, we're going to come back for a double header against Liverpool, I think. Or no, we'll come back for the Bournemouth and Liverpool game, just to stop it from being confusing. So in the meantime, I'm going to be playing Norwich, who are bottom of the league. You'd expect us to win that game, and then Liverpool in the first leg at Molineux. But before then, be sure to hit the like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new, guys, and until next time, I'll see you all very, very soon.